Okay, this is just an impromptu video. It's going to be a two-parter. It's going to be on the different colored rice. I forgot what they're called. Whatever. Anyways, everyone knows what I'm talking about. But I'm going to show you the way that I have made my tubes and the way I color the rice. It's actually pretty simple and pretty inexpensive. So first off, I'm gonna go over the supplies for the tubes and show you how to make those. Then in the second video, I'll show you the supplies for the rice and show you how to do that. So for the tubes, you're gonna need some kind of tubing. I suggest bamboo. You can get this at Lowe's, Home Depot, even if you go to like Walmart or whatever. They have those bamboo citronella candles, and you can use that bamboo. That's fine as long as there's no splits or cracks in it. You can use that. Some super glue, a wooden dowel that's going to fit inside of here. Some string, a saw, a sander, and some paint. So it's all pretty basic stuff. What you're going to want to do at first is you're going to want to take your bamboo. You're going to want to leave the bottom part. Let me get a marker. Right where these nodules are, you're going to cut right below one. And that's going to be the bottom, because there's a natural stop in this bamboo. And then let me see how long I make these. Say about 6 inches. If you want to do them shorter or longer, doesn't really matter. So you're going to take that and you're going to pop it in your vise. Get a better view of this. The saw that I use a hacksaw. It's got a finer teeth on it, so it doesn't splinter the bamboo when you cut it. Go very gentle with this. Don't put a lot of pressure. Let the saw do the work. Go to the other side. So then you got your tube, like so. And then what you're going to want to do with your tube, so the bottom is solid, a nice container there. I just come over to my sander and just clean up the ends, sand off any splinters or whatever. So clean that up so it's nice. Next, what you're going to want to do is take your wooden dowel. I have a 1-inch wooden dowel here, and it doesn't fit inside there, but I just take either a knife. Now you can take a knife and just shave, some of the wood off to get a nice fit, or you can go over to your sander and sand it down. I'm going to sand this one down. Make sure you guys can see this. So I'm just going to quickly sand this down. When I'm sanding this, I'm doing it at a taper. Make sure I find my bamboo. So when it goes in, it doesn't keep going all the way in. It's got a nice little taper to it. I'm going to take a little bit more off of this. It doesn't need to be perfectly round. You know, we're not making a watertight tube here. We're just making something to hold rice. So that'll stay in there. And all I do is, after I have this in there, I'll cut that off right at the top, leaving about a 1/2 inch. If you want more, go over to the vise. Once again, I'm using my hacksaw. I like this because it leaves a cleaner cut. Like that. I'm going to go with my sander real quick and just clean this up. So, we got our all these tubes laying around. A little stopper for it. The only other thing I do sometimes is I'll drill a 1/8 hole through here. And that is for, I already have one of these mocked up. When I wrap my string around the top, which also helps cover up any defects that might be up here, I leave a piece of the string that's underneath the wrapping that's long, so when you don't lose the top. Just drill the hole through it, knot it at the end, dab some super glue on there. I just wrapped about a 1/2 inch worth of cord around this. And the reason I do that is I'll take some cheap paints like these, and whatever color rice I'm putting in there, that's what I'll paint this cord, so you can tell, you know, what's what, instead of having to open it up and maybe have some of these fall out. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. You'll see this in the next video when I show you how to do the rice, but it's really simple. Bamboo is a great plant, tree, whatever you want to call it. There's so many uses for it, and using containers is awesome because they're naturally watertight at one end. You know, if I could find more bamboo around where I live, I'd be making a lot more stuff out of it. You can make, you know, mugs and a bunch of cool stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and paint this up, and then I will start the next video upstairs on how to color the rice, which is even easier. So we'll see you in a little bit.